All right, quick update on the markets. How's my volume? Yep, volume's all good. All right, so it's been an interesting turn of events in that when the markets open, I was anticipating, I think we were around about here-ish or so, around about here. But anyway, I was anticipating it to continue to go up, but instead it came down before going up. And I say it's interesting because when I had a look at this over the weekend, so we had this push down and then this push down, and I said the next push down is going to be interesting and telling on in what direction the markets want to go in. Because if this had come down with strength like this, then we could have said, okay, it looks like this level is very likely to break, as in sellers are going to go past. What has happened instead is this has come down more in the likeness of this, number one. Number two, the buyers have come in with more power than the sellers did when they came down, which leads me to believe that we're kind of seeing a turn in direction, because we've had this push down, which was weaker, and now this push down, which is in a sense weaker than this push down. Because although this push down came down in a more staggered manner, right, it technically went further than this push down. Or actually, let me draw that better. Than this push down. And it's come down just above this low, just above it. Also, the way these buyers have responded compared to these buyers, it tells me that they're stronger here than they were here. Essentially, what I'm seeing is weaker sellers, stronger buyers. And what I am interested in seeing now is to give the sellers one more attempt to come down. So I want to see what they do again, either somewhere around here, so essentially now, or when prices come up there, when prices get up there. Because if they come down in a manner that's once again weak and not able to at least make this low, I'm anticipating that push to at least this level, if not the 7,900 level. And the way things are looking time-wise, it might play out to push upwards on Friday when we have NFP. So in the next couple of days, I don't expect buyers to do much, because I think they'll be waiting for NFP. So I can see prices hanging around here for a bit, possibly even coming down in a gradual manner. So doing something like this in a very steady manner, and then pushing up using NFP to fuel the drive upwards. So I've changed my mind on the direction based on this information that we've just seen today. Well, these two information, this weak sellers, this strong buyers compared to the sellers. So that's my thinking so far. Very quickly, let me go into other markets and see. See, FTSE is an interesting one because it's in a slightly different place to these other two markets, because these two markets, they're ready to roll over, whereas FTSE, to me, seems as though it's ready, or getting ready to go up. So when the other markets roll over, I don't think FTSE will roll all the way down, essentially. I don't think they'll make this low again. If they do, it will be a spike like this spike, maybe even this one, and then a big push up with the buyers. So they are kind of testing this level, which again makes me want to consider what the hell is so interesting about this level. Because the only other buyers that I can see here are these guys, right? So this guy who made all of that move up, maybe he's once again over here. So they're by, yeah, the 7680 level. If prices are to spike past this level when they come down, I think it can spike actually lower than here, spike down to the 7680 level, because that's where the buyers, the last strong buyers, started on this time frame anyway. So it could spike down and then push upwards with strength, a lot of strength. So I think it's just a waiting game to see how things play out in the next couple of days. But right now, I've actually changed my mind and say, I think it's more a case of the buyers are getting ready. I could be wrong. It could be a case that the sellers are still in control, especially because these two markets show they kind of show the sellers getting ready to make their move. So on this time frame on this market, you can see that it's almost like starting to roll over. Similar thing on Wall Street. This is starting to roll over. Or it could be a case of when FTSE push upwards with strength, this will push past this area, but it will do so with less strength than FTSE. FTSE will be in a hurry to get up to this level because it's behind. So around the equivalent of this level, these guys up here who started this big move down, is all the way up here. So this market is lagging behind the other two, and I think when it does get up to go upwards, it's going to go upwards with steam, a lot of strength, whereas the other markets will be less strength than this one. That's what I think. But I wouldn't, for the life of me, I wouldn't be looking to make a buy around this level. No way. I'd rather let prices come down to right about here, maybe even here, maybe even all the way down to the 7680 level. It would be great if this came down but spiked downwards, because then once it starts to go up, you can get an entry from around about here and take it all the way up. This has a very high chance of breaking, if it goes up, has a high chance of breaking this level and getting up to the 7900 level. But yes, it's looking very, very good indeed. It'll just be a matter of waiting to see how prices play out in the next couple of days and what happens on Friday for NFP. Yeah. Let's have another quick look at FTSE. Not FTSE, sorry, Wall Street. Yeah, this is going up with strength, but it still has this to contend with. Still has a way to go, potentially doing something like that before it comes down. Yeah, these two markets, Wall Street and Germany, I'm not so sure on, but FTSE I'm very, very interested in because of everything I've just said. It's lagging, wants to catch up with other markets, and this move here, sellers are faded, buyers are coming in. I want to see sellers make one more attempt and see how buyers react, and I'll be aiming to catch it, if I were trading, I should say, at a reasonable level. If prices were to come down here, depending on how they come down, it will be a very great level to jump in on this. But yeah, time will tell. It's looking good. It just need a bit more data to make a stronger decision on this. Once data come in, so let's say Thursday or Friday, maybe even Wednesday, I'll make another video just to document this, because I think this is gearing up for something very, very interesting. But again, it all depends on how things play out in the next couple of days. All right, I'll leave it there for now. Bye for now.